Hello everyone, welcome back again to the course Comprehensive Slope Stability Analysis using PLAXIS 2D. This is tutorial 17, Effect of Fault or Discontinuity on Rock Slope Stability in PLAXIS 2D. So in this lecture we are going to simulate the discontinuity in rock slope, and also we will investigate the effect of discontinuity on the safety factor of rock slope in PLAXIS 2D. So as you can see in this figure, in most cases the rock in reality it's not entirely solid, but also there are joints or faults or cracks between two parts of the rock. So it's called discontinuity. Actually it is a very broad topic in geological engineering. In here we will try to shortly talk about discontinuity and its types and how it can affect the factor of safety of rock slope, and also how we can simulate it in PLAXIS 2D. So in this lecture we will learn how to simulate a rock discontinuity in PLAXIS 2D, and also we will learn the discontinuity element and how it works in PLAXIS 2D, and also we will know how can we create a discontinuity and discontinuity properties materials in PLAXIS 2D, and also some practical determination of discontinuity parameters for rock slope stability analysis, and also effect of this discontinuity on a safety factor of the slope. Discontinuities are fractures or breaks in rock mass like joints, bedding planes or shear zone, and like a fault as well, that have a little or no tensile strength at all. So in general the rock, unlike the soil, it has a little or maybe sometimes high tensile strength, but the discontinuity doesn't have any tensile strength. Why it is important? It is important because they strongly affect the stability and strength of rock slope, so they must be considered when analyzing rock slope stability. And as I mentioned before, discontinuity should be modeled as a separate discrete feature, not just as a part of uniform rock, because it should be modeled separately. And also in PLAXIS, especially in new versions of PLAXIS, there's a feature or tool called create discontinuity, so it can be simulated and modeled using this tool, which is available in structure mode. So regarding the discontinuity element, they are a special element inside the rock mass and used to model a joint, fractures or faults. Unlike the soil structure interaction, they represent breaks within the rock itself. So it's unlike the soil structure interface. The soil structure interface, it's like an interface between the two material, but the discontinuity element, it represents a breaks within the rock itself when we have a discontinuity. For example, as you can see in here, it means there's break or joints or shear zones between in rock mass. So how they work in PLAXIS 2D, they are defined by pairs of nodes, 5 pairs for 15 noded elements or 3 pairs for 6 noded element, and mathematically they are 0 thickness elements. So as you can see, this is 6 noded elements, and these breaks represent a discontinuity. It can be described by shear stiffness and a normal stiffness as well. So when we have 15 noded elements, the discontinuity is defined by 5 pairs. And the discontinuity elements acts as independent or separate cluster. So the discontinuity has its own material and water condition. It's independent of a surrounding rock. Also, we have some restrictions actually, like loads, structures, or ground boundary conditions. These cannot be applied directly on discontinuity, so they cannot be placed at active model boundaries, like for example excavation edges. So how discontinuity can be created in PLAXIS 2D? Actually, it's quite simple, and I will show you while creating a discontinuity. So actually, I will not create an example from the beginning. We will open our PLAXIS lesson 16 rock stability analysis using Quick-Brown model. So I will open this lecture, and I will copy this title, and I will save this lecture under this different name. So this one will be tutorial 17. So we can see how this discontinuity affect the failure surface, and if I click on deformation, total displacement, we can see this discontinuity forced the failure surface along this line, discontinuity lines, and how it decreased the safety factor in this rock slope. Also, if I click on phase strain in here, we can see this is a phase diametric strain, and this one also. So it means when we have a discontinuity in the rock, the potential failure surface may go through this discontinuity. And keep in mind, in practical, maybe we have more than one discontinuity. So maybe we have more. For example, if you have more discontinuity, for example, maybe we have another discontinuity like this one, or another one in here. So we can define all the discontinuity and run the analysis. So this was for this lecture. I hope it was useful. Thank you for watching. See you in the next tutorial.